Hey guys, welcome to this deck profile. Today, we're taking a look at Spright Adventure. Main deck, we're playing 3 blue, 3 jet, 1 red, and 1 carrot. Of course, we're also playing the Spright Starter, alongside with Spright Smashes and Spright Double Cross. Pretty regular list. I sometimes see people play 2 Spright Red, but for this engine, alongside with the adventure combo, I am playing only 1 red. I have for all the normal summons. Also, I am playing the adventure engine, of course. I'm playing 3 Water Enchantress, 1 Draco back, 1 Fateful Adventure, 1 Griffin Rider, and as I told you before, only 1 ride. Uh, Playtesting this deck, I often bricked seeing multiple rides and also multiple Water Enchantress. So this is the reason I've cut it for a smaller engine. To support this Sprite engine, I've also playing Nimble for my summons. I'm playing 3 Nimble Angler and 3 Nimble Beaver. The reason I'm playing 3 Angler is because I actually do want to see in my hand for these 3 Swap Frogs. Uh, Swap Frog is an amazing summon. You can either discard the Nimble Angler or you can discard the Water Enchantress. Free summon into the Sprite, amazing. I'm playing 3 Nibiru, 3 Ash, 2 Lightning Storms, 3 Evenly, 2 Triple Tactics Thrust. I've gone more for going second. Usually doing my locals, I often see myself losing rolls. I'm only playing 2 Lightning Storms because I only own the 2 Lightning Storms. I am definitely looking towards getting a third. Thrust, I've seen in this deck, is an amazing card. Going second, we either find Lightning Storm off of it, or we find Evenly Matched. Should we be able to get full combo with a little bit of disruption, being able to find right off of it really helps us. For the extra deck, I'm playing 1 Sky Cavalier Centura alongside Downward Magician and of course into the Divine Arsenal Zeus. I'm playing 1 65 Gin Buster. I'm playing 2 of Gigantic Sprite. It's an amazing card to see, and you want to see it multiple times during the game. And also helps finish the game, since I'm playing Cat Shark. Being able to get a 64,000 beta is amazing. My boy, totally awesome, of course. The best card in the deck. I found it surprisingly consistent, actually, getting Toad out, only having a few cards in hand. And then for the best card in the deck, of course, the number 2 Ninja Mosquito. Going second, it's able to just lug out games on its own, having either a big Nibiru token or your opponent just having a gigantic card, being able to attack into it with Ninja, and 1 or 2 extra cards just breaks the game. It's absolutely amazing. Alongside with the XYZs, I'm also playing Link monsters. I'm playing Access Code alongside it with the Unicorn. I'm playing 1 single sprint. I have considered playing 2 sprint, considering the Kasira format. It seems them being able to remove from the extra deck definitely does a trick on the sprint. I'm also playing a Dark, an IP Masquerena. You shall also see the Dark alongside with the Unicorn Access Code Talker going into another finisher. I'm also playing Marince's Call Anemone. It's a budget card for me. I do not own the Bujinki card, I think it is. But the main reason for the cards is that it's able to special summon the frog from the graveyard and link into the Totally Awesome. The only downside with Call Anemone is that after summoning it, you are locked into water monsters, so you have to save it for the last in your combo. For the side deck, I've Three Ghost Sisters Dogwood, just purely for game three. D Barrier, amazing card. One of the cards we're able to just snatch right off Thrust. And when you play Thrust, you of course have to play the talents also. Just being able to add talents to your hand and draw two or steal opponent's card, it's amazing. But I want to know I'm going second, because going first, this is mostly what I found a break for me at least. I'm playing two lava golems, mainly because the going second into mosquito, being able to firstly remove the negate of the opponent, but also being sure to have a giant monster to attack into. And for singles, I'm playing one Call by the Grave, just being able to either stop the opponent's hand traps or remove any combo pieces they need. It's amazing. We're playing Harpy's Feather Duster. I'm seeing a lot of back row cards like Trap Tricks and Labyrinth, so having this in the side for those is amazing. We're also playing Change of Heart, solely because it's searchable by Thrust, but of its own, it's either negate or just a free extender stealing your opponent monsters. And then I'm playing my third Thrust, just in case that I want to see it more often. Going second, it's an amazing card to just have, in case the opponent have monsters and then stops your combo. So for the main deck combo, you actually only need a normal summon, in this case Spright Red, and a Spright Blue. This is all you need for the full combo. Other than the adventure, you want to, of course, normal summon the red. You want to then special summon the blue. Blue searches Spright Jet, special summon Jet. Jet will then, oh my god, Jet will then search double cross. Amazing disruption for your opponent's turn. After that, we go into Gigantic. It's a Nibiru Stopper. It's only our third summon, fourth summon actually. We'll then detach off the Spright Gigantic, special summon the Frog. This case positioning is very important, considering we're playing Anemone and we have to summon to the link arrows. So this is why we're putting the Frog all the way over to the left. Frog effect to the graveyard. We're gonna sack the Gigantic, special summon into Sprint. Sprint effect, gonna dump the Angler. Angler then special summons out two Nimble Beavers. The Beavers will lig into Anemone. We'll then use Anemone effect to special summon out our second Swap Frog. The Swap Frogs will then, of course, go into Totally Awesome. And this is the end board off of one Spright Blue and a normal summon. This combo will net you out the Sprint, which can detach a material from Totally Awesome to, after your opponent special summon monsters, to put it back into their hand. Totally Awesome on its own is, of course, an Omni Negate, being able to negate if monster effects or spell trap cards. Double Cross is an interesting card in this board. You're either being able to steal an opponent's card, put it as material for Swap Frog, or special summon it to an arrow, link 2 monsters point 2. Or, most importantly, after you use your Toad effect, put it into the graveyard. Of course, when you put Toad into the graveyard, you want to have the Nimble Beavers back into your hand, because then you have an extender for next turn, being able to normal summon Beaver, special summon the Angler from graveyard. But when Toad is into the graveyard, in the same chain, you can actually activate Double Cross, special summon back the Totally Awesome for another Omni Negate. And remember, this is only off one single Spright Blue with a normal summon. For the second combo of the deck, we want to take a look at the adventure engine into this board we saw before. So, of course, we want to see the Water Enchantress, or Rite of Amasir in that case. We want to see the Angler for discard fodder, and we want to see a blue for the Spright angle of the deck. At first, we're gonna banish the Water Enchantress, adding us the Rite of Amasir. We're then gonna activate Rite. The placements of the card is very delicate in this. So we get the token out, we get Fateful Adventure from the deck. We're then gonna use Fateful Adventure effect, add Griffin Rider to the hand. We're gonna then gonna discard the Angler. In this case, we're only gonna search out one Nimble Beaver. We want the second one for later. Then, just for good measure, after Special Beaver, we want to off the effect of the Beaver, add the Draco back to equip onto the monster. Then for safety, we're gonna special summon out the Griffin Rider. Now we'll have an Omni Negate in case the Nibiru. We're already at our third summon. We're gonna go further than the third summon in this case. Now we want to start our Sprite combo. We have the monster on the field. We want to special summon blue such as Jet, just like before. Special summon Jet to the double cross. The meat of this going first combo. Now, after special summoning the Jet, we want to go into Gigantic. In this case, we could also use the Beaver instead of the Blue. The most important part is that we, like before, have the leftmost space for the Swap Frog. We're gonna use Gigantic effect, detaching the Blue, special summon Swap Frog effect, putting into the graveyard. After that, we're gonna make sure we have the middle board space open. We're gonna special summon our Sprint effect to dump this second Angler, not a once per turn effect. It's amazing. This Angler is gonna special summon the last two Beavers we have in the deck. After getting the Beavers, we're gonna, just like before, throw both of them to graveyard, link into Anemone. Anemone special summoning the second Swap Frog. And then we're gonna go into the Totally Awesome. So, board looking like before. We have the double cross set. We have a Totally Awesome who's an Omni-Negate. And also now we have the Adventure engine out. We have Griffin Riders, also an Omni-Negate. And on next turn, the Draco Bag is able to bounce a card. We could end up in this situation where we only see one Swap Frog and one Angler. We have a somewhat decent end board, but it's really not the best. Worst case is, other than that, we see like Thribble Ash, Nibiru, any of our hand traps. Like, we're still able to disrupt our opponent's turn. We're gonna use the Swap Frog effect, put the Nimble Angler into the graveyard, special summon the frog. Nimble Angler is gonna special summon our two Beavers. The Beavers are gonna go into Gigantic. Gigantic is then gonna search us either Swap Frog going into Totally Awesome, or we're gonna use our Spright engine, get out Blue, get out Jet, get out Double Cross. Now, since both of our monsters are dark, we're gonna go into the Gin Buster. Now we have a Monster Negate, and we have our Double Cross. Either that, or we would have Totally Awesome, but then we wouldn't have the Double Cross. If we have the Sprite in hand, we'd go full combo here. Have Gigantic, have Totally Awesome, have Double Cross, or whatever. Thank you for watching this deck profile. If you have any comments on the deck or changes that you want to make, please let me hear it down in the comments section. But thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye.